Welcome to this review on the GoPro 4 Black. There is so much to talk about this camera. I will mainly focus on telling you the biggest difference to the 3 Plus Black. The two cameras have the exact same size, so you can interchange your equipment, but the place of the battery changed. You don't open it on the back anymore, but now on the bottom. Also, the battery has a different size, so in case you have an older GoPro, you can't use your batteries anymore. I did a battery life test. In Full HD and 30 FPS, the GoPro 4 was empty after 95 minutes and 30 seconds. I also did a second test. There it lasted for 96 minutes and 17 seconds, so pretty much the same like before. The GoPro 3 Plus lasted for more than 115 minutes. One of the best things of the GoPro 4 is the new menu structure. The settings menu is now split in two. One you still reach through pressing the mode button, where you can change all the general settings. But all the settings that affect your footage are now reached through the button on the left side. It used to be the Wi-Fi button on the 3 Plus, what was not that necessary. While it took us on the GoPro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 clicks. Only to change the field of view, it takes now only, first I press the side button and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But if I would have pressed the side button again, I could have done it with only 6 clicks. What a significant difference, and for me one of the most important improvements. Other than that, the settings are still pretty much the same. The second major improvement in this camera are the video functions. While the GoPro 3 Plus was only able to record 4K with 15 FPS, what was pretty useless, the GoPro 4 can now record with 30 FPS. But consider that this video is scaled down to Full HD. Still, through the higher bitrate you get some gorgeous videos. If you have a 4K screen and want to see real 4K footage, then watch my video recorded and uploaded in 4K. Much more important than the 4K is the 100 FPS in Full HD. The 3 Plus was only able to record with 120 FPS in 720p, and nowadays no one wants to use 720p anymore. For me, this is the most important new feature, since a lot of action shots involve slow motion. But consider that those files are extremely big, and also, at least on my computer, the playback is quite jerky. But now let's have a look on the most important thing, the video quality. You can use the function wide, medium or narrow. We made the experience on the first versions of the 3 Plus that only close objects are sharp, but far away objects not. With this camera I couldn't see this problem, even though close objects do look a bit sharper, but that's normal since they are closer. Now let's compare the GoPro 4 directly with its predecessor 3 Plus Black. The footage looks very similar to me, and also zoomed in to 300% it is very similar. Again, first the GoPro 4, now the 3 Plus. And both together. You can see in this shot that the colors of the 3 Plus are a bit stronger. But since it's easy to perform well in good light, let's test the low light quality. In this shot I actually prefer the 3 Plus footage. Again, the colors of the GoPro 4 are a bit weaker, or simply the picture is cooler. In order to test the very low light settings, I hiked all the way up to the entrance of a cave and then went 40 meters deep, only to get told that I'm not allowed to use my tripod. I'm actually very surprised on how well both cameras perform under such difficult conditions. Again, the GoPro 4 has a bit cooler colors, so from what I see here, the picture quality itself is not really better. But of course, the main points are the higher frame rates you can use. Here I have the same shot in 4K, and also the following footage is all shot in 4K. I don't know, I find it awesome, even though we don't see it in 4K. GoPro said that they would have improved the sound quality, so let's listen to my friend Patrick's guitar. Interestingly, the sound of the 3 Plus is much louder. Other than that, to me this short test did not reveal any difference. There are plenty of options and settings I did not yet talk about, but there is no way to mention everything in one review. So all in all, I can say that the new menu structure and the 120 FPS in Full HD are my personal highlights and definitely big improvements. But there are also other cool features like the night time-lapse function, which I didn't even mention. I hope this review was helpful for you, and if you have any questions then feel free to write in the comments.